we're going to do is the buttocks area. So before we move on to the buttocks, I'd like to reset the pivot by pressing this button, then reset the transformation. So when I move this object around, I can easily put back the object to the original location by putting the 000 value. Okay. Now that the shape is pretty much done, we're going to move on to the buttocks bits. And if you look at the reference picture, her buttocks are in this reference picture. Okay, and you can see that it's facing the other side, and we can trace the buttocks easier as compared if you're doing it from the front portion, which means we have to rotate the object, place it here, then we trace the back side. Okay, so I'm going to start by rotating this guy, okay, all the way to minus 180, and kind of like place it here. Okay, so right now we are looking at it, the back side of her. Okay, now if you press 4, just wireframe, it's kind of difficult to see which one is the front and which one is the back vertex, and that's when the back culling option comes into play. So I want to select the object, and I want to press Ctrl A, and I'm going to mesh component display obvious P-cube shape 1. Right now the back culling set to off, which means you can look at the front vertex and the back vertex at the same time. Now if I change these to full, it will only show me the vertex, whatever vertex or faces that facing you right now. Okay, now in this case it's her backside that are facing me, so it will only show me this side of the object. Okay, if I press 4, okay, it will not show the other side. Okay, as compared if I choose off, I'll get something like this. Okay, so it's a bit like confusing and very cluttered in a way. Okay, that's why I choose to use this back face culling when I do the buttocks area. And if I switch to the front portion, and you can see like it will only show me this front portion of the character as compared to her buttocks right now. Okay, so you get the idea. Okay, so I'm going to keep the option full and looking at her on the back side. Okay, and it's easier to trace. And if you look at the buttock shape, I mean, there's going to be a line pretty much like that. Okay, like this, as compared to this V shape. Okay, so let's arrange all this line. Vertex mode. Switch back to off, and kind of make sure like the buttocks is nice and round, so we have to arrange all these vertex in a way so it's kind of round, so we have to look at from all this angle. Okay, I think we need one more vertical line, so this line can be pushed to the other side. Again, switching to full. Okay. Now we kind of get the rough shape of the buttocks right now. So what we can do is we can put this object back to the original location. Okay, so I'm gonna Control A, and I'm going to put this 0 and rotation to 0. And if I look at the reference picture, it's there. Okay, so then you can switch the back face culling back to off. Okay, and then from this stage onward, it's just refining the buttocks shape. Going to mirror. Now it's okay. And don't forget to fill up all these empty area. So we have to connect this line and that one. Alright, so you can use a bridge. It's easier if it's all aligned. That. Make sure all the vertex are merged. Okay. Just checking.